Today is vapor wrap day, and check this out. It is so cold. It's snowing. It is literally snowing right now. All of the forms have ice in them. Yep. And yet we're still here because it's got to be done.
Got a hell of a frisbee.
Just don't throw it my way. All right, go ahead.
Nope.
That was very athletic of you.
Yeah. You didn't marry me because of my athleticism.
That's true. No, I married you for your name because I like it. So we brought in some ringers today to help us. We're very, very thankful. And of course, we invited them on the worst day of the year to come out, and they're still here. So thank you very, very much in advance.
Burning calories.
So we're gonna today pull out it's called Pango Wrap. We've got 3 heavy rolls of it, and we're just gonna try and cover this whole thing. And I will say, on a positive note, our insulation made it through the night. The wind did not blow it away, so let's call that a good start, minus the snow. Should be interesting. Okay, this is what the Pango Wrap looks like unrolled. We're gonna try and unroll it. The tricky part that we're coming across is that we've got these internal forms here, and so it's not as easy as just laying it flat across and being done with it. We have to make sure it lays inside those trenches, and we have to go through pipes, and it's a little breezy, so we got to protect the insulation from flying away. Yeah, so this is a little tricky. We're just gonna start at this end, try and get over to the other side with the first roll, cover this first internal footer, and see how it goes. Yeah, this is a little complicated. Okay, this is the first one. It's 14 feet wide. It's pretty thick, so hopefully it can handle some torture of us messing around with it. We're gonna take it all the way across, and then we're gonna open it up and try and get everything laid down. And I think I will go help instead of videoing.
It looks like it's stuck a little.
Out though because of the angles and that. Because you guys are gonna have to pull it to get that out.
Well, this is fun. Ryan is in the ditch now trying to get the air pockets out and smooth. And there's the snow angel. At least it did stop snowing. So we need to get the air pockets under here, because if we pour the concrete in here, it's just going to pull this down. So it needs to be laid as solidly flat as possible. And of course, this is a challenge. And there goes the breeze. Oh, keep trying. This is fun. Yeah. Having fun yet?
I can't feel my nose. But...
Details, details.
Going in.
Looks like we forgot to remove a board.
More than that.
Oh, bricks. Oh, geez, that's a big one. Is that it? Good save. Our floor was going to be off kilter, huh?
A little bumpy.
Good catch. Uh-oh, there goes the wind, huh?
It took us more time to get set up.
All right, the first row is cut and in. And that took, what did we say, an hour and a half?
Something like, probably.
Okay, so what's next? Another row?
Yep. Maybe we'll treat ourselves and
do an easy one next. All right, I think that vote is unanimous. We're making progress. We've got 3 rows down. So it's a little over half the house now. I think we have 2 more rows to go. Unfortunately, we've got the hard stuff coming up. All those pipes sticking out need to be dealt with, so that's going to be fun. But hey, it's progress. Well, we are literally in the trenches now, trying to figure out how to get this wrap in all the internal footers, laid down as thoroughly as we can, cutting through pipes. We're getting close though. We got probably 2 more cuts to go. Doesn't look like we're close, but we're getting there. As if the other parts weren't challenging enough, now we're to the vertical poles, pipes, protrusions, thank you. So this was our first attempt, and I gotta say, it actually worked. Brian cut a slit, and then we lifted it up and put it over this protrusion, dropped it down, and it looks like a nice little tight, small hole.
Pushed it up against it. Made it flat here, pushed it up against it, and I cut it. I cut a cross, slid it in, and it actually worked.
Gosh. All right, that's one down. Now, here are the next ones. Several to go.
Yep.
Well, one at a time. We'll get there.
Yep.
All right. What's the plan for these 2 protrusions?
I don't know.
I think we need to cut them both and lift the barrier at the same time for both of these. They're just so close together.
Yeah. I kind of want to just pull them up on top and then slot them down, but I don't think that'll work.
I think you should do what you did before. Cut at the base right where they're at.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Make it happen.
fix it. Yeah.
Okay.
Time to cut. Woo-wee. These pipes are difficult, especially when they're within trenches.
We've been on the struggle bus.
Yeah, not a lot of jolly happy times and joking around at the moment. But I hope we'll finish today.
Oh, we're going to be finished today, whether or not this is done.
Yeah, see, we share the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? This is probably bad and ugly. Oh well. Some casualties of today's wind. Insulation flying everywhere. Oh, breeze is still blowing. Finished laying out another piece, so now Brian is trimming the edge off. We're gonna have it come up and over the form. Just duct tape the outside, and then we'll be putting some more tape, which we'll talk about later, on the inside of it. But for now, we just need to trim it so that we can roll out the next piece over here. This one took a while. There were a lot of pipes, and I gotta say, it was a bit of a hack job on our part. On our part, for sure. We're gonna have a lot of taping to do to try and shore this up. But I don't know how else you get it done. This was a struggle. Still is. We're not done yet. Well, we're still at it.
We're almost there.
Yep. Got one more slice to cut after we finish this one. We're working in these trenches. We need to unfold this, get it under this pipe. We'll watch another sunset tonight. It's awfully pretty. It's getting even colder too, though. We're gonna finish. We are gonna get this laid out. I'm sitting on the part that is still to go. All right, last push. We are unrolling the last of our Pango Wrap.
Last of the three.
The last of 3 75-foot rolls. This is it. This is our last piece that we have to unroll. And we have probably about 2 feet extra of the end here. So we're just going to use the whole thing. There's no cutting. We will end there and here. Wow.
We were supposed to have extra.
We were supposed to have extra. And we do have some slop along the edges, but we need some extra in order to do some of the patchwork for the craziness that we've done, so.
Which once we start trimming stuff, we'll have extra.
Yeah, but for the main roll, wow. Wow. Okay, let's get this last one out. Go ahead.
Yay.
That is the last cut for the night. We did it. All right, so all of the vapor barrier / termite barrier / radon barrier is now down.
Installed.
We are not done yet.
We got one more pipe to cut.
Well, yeah.
We have to tape the seams. We have to glue.
Yeah, so there's a lot of taping and there's some goop that we have to use around the penetrations and some goop around the edges and some tape around the edges. So we've got a bunch to do still. However, this was a job and a half. Thank you again to our friends who came out to help get the bulk of it laid. We would not have gotten that done without them. This definitely needed multiple hands, more than 2 people.
This was 2 jobs, not a job and a half.
So, all right, I'm pretty happy. We'll do some cleanup tonight. We're losing light. We'll do what we can, get everything shored up. Hopefully, again, it'll stay calm. And then tomorrow's going to be another big day. Finish this up and then start the rebar.
Yep.
We're getting so close.
And come Tuesday.
Come Tuesday.
If this is done, I might actually have a foundation.
The concrete trucks are going to come on Tuesday.
36 to 42 cubic yards.
We'll talk about that later. For now, I'm focusing on the on the plastic.
Yep.
It doesn't look like much, but boy.
It was.
And we get another pretty sunset.
Yeah, this one's pale in comparison to yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was pretty nice. All right. Good night, everybody. I am ready to go inside.